Hello, teacher. I'm Heidi, and today I will explain you about Rule 13.9. So in this case, the title is using expressions of quantity in adjective clauses. So I will divide this video in a table of contents of explanation, examples, and some exercise. So in this case, I will start with the definition. So an adjective clause may contain an expression of quantity, such as we have some of, many of, none of, several of, a few, a little of, a number of, and etc. As you can see, this expression mentions the quantity. So the expression of quantity precedes from the pronoun because it will depend what is the pronoun about, and only whom, which, and whose are used in this case in some patterns. Also, the adjective clauses that begin with an expression of quantity are more common in writing than speaking, and commas are really important. So here I have some examples, example, first sentence, second, and then how we apply the adjective clause. So the first one is, in my class, there are 20 students, and the second is, most of them are from Far East. So at the end, instead of them, I will use whom. In my class, there are 20 students, most of whom are from Asia. So that's the way how we can apply, in this case, the adjective of quantity, whom. Okay, so this is the first example, and now we will continue with the second example. So in this case, the first sentence is, he gave several reasons. So this is the first one. As we can realize, the pronoun is he, and the second is, only a few of them were valid. And at the end is, he gave several reasons and a few were valid. Then let's go with the next examples. As you can see here, we have example 3, and the adjective clause with this sentence will be, the teacher discussed Jim of whose problem was poor studying habits. Then we have the next one, first sentence, second sentence, and the adjective clause will be, he has 3 cars, all of which are new and expensive. So as you can see how it functions and how they connected at the end. Okay, so here we have some ideas. Use whom for people, which for things, or whose if it's possessive. Okay, so it will depend of the sentence and the pronoun as well. Also, if you have to move a pronoun such as whom, which, or whose, they also have to move the expression of quantity, and some can change, for example, some of which, many of, 3 of whose, and yes, you can modify that. Okay, so that's they are like 2 tips in which you can use it. Also remember always to use the comma, because expression of quantity always give extra information, like what is going to happen. And if we don't use the comma, so the information could be really different. So here also I have some exercise. I will give sentences, and you need to apply it as an adjective class. Okay, so it says, the city has certain schools, 5 of them are junior college. So the answer is, the city has 30 schools, 5 of which are junior college. The next one is, there are 4 young people, 2 of them want to see you now. And the last one is, I try on 6 pairs of shoes, I like none of them. So in, yes, under of it, we have the answers. Yes, if you want to check. So let's go with more exercise that could help you to make them how to use the adjective clause. So we have here, have you met Sam? In this case is like a question. Sam's eldest son is getting married this week. So you can change that question. Instead of say, have you met Sam whose eldest son is getting married this weekend? So it is totally different. Okay. So also here I have another exercise with question. Thank you, teacher.